A series of explosions have been reported at two Russian military installations, both inside territory which Russia has seized from Ukraine and inside Russia itself. In Sevastopol, in Russian-occupied Crimea, the governor claimed a Ukrainian drone was shot down by anti-aircraft defences near a key military airfield. In Russia itself, the authorities said villages close to the border with Ukraine were evacuated after a fire at an ammunition depot. The blasts occurred during the UN Secretary-General's two-day visit to Ukraine. Gareth Barlow reports.
This is Russia, about 50 kilometres from the Ukrainian border, an arms depot exploding into the night. Two local villages evacuated as investigations got underway. The blast comes as a series of explosions were reported at an airbase in Russian-occupied Crimea. The exact cause of the blasts in both cases unclear. The latest blazes, though, are part of a broadening recent trend of incidents at key Russian installations far behind the front lines, as these pictures of another airfield in Crimea, which appear to show damage following a series of explosions earlier this month, will attest. Earlier on Thursday, President Zelensky met the Secretary-General of the UN, Antonio Guterres, as well as the Turkish leader, President Erdogan. Top of the agenda, the continued Russian occupation and militarization of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant in southern Ukraine, a situation triggering warnings from around the world.
The United States condemns, in the strongest terms, Russia's reckless disregard for nuclear safety and security. Along with our allies and partners, we call on Russia to cease all military operations at or near Ukraine's nuclear facilities and to return full control of the ZNPP to Ukraine.
Speaking at their joint meeting, Turkey's President Erdogan called on Moscow to demilitarize the area, warning of the risk of another Chernobyl at the plant. The United Nations chief adding that he was gravely concerned about fighting near Zaporizhzhia.
Common sense must prevail to avoid any actions that might endanger the physical integrity, safety or security of the nuclear plant. And the facility must not be used as part of any military operation.
Later on Friday, Antonio Guterres will travel to Odessa, the vital Ukrainian port, once again exporting grain around the world. Turkey and the UN brokered the deal to resume shipments, the only diplomatic success so far in this 6-month war, and it's hoped the backbone for more deals to come. But the prospect of peace as things currently stand still seems as hollow as these cavernous, war-torn ruins. Gareth Barlow, BBC News.
Well, the UK's Ministry of Defence has issued its daily intelligence update. This one is looking at Kharkiv, Ukraine's second city in the east. It says it's consistently been shelled since the start of the invasion. And it goes on to say that Russia continues to bombard the city, causing civilian casualties. It adds Russia is carrying out raids and probing attacks against Ukrainian forces, which it says is probably to try to tie them down to prevent them from being deployed elsewhere.